Alrighty, howdy ho folks. Multiversal Medium here for another episode of Immortal Life. Last time we left off, we were on our way to automation. Or automation? Yeah, automation. That's the word. By getting more and more of these sprinklers to auto sprinkle things down. Also, I was talking about my various concerns with possibly the quality of the past 3 episodes as I was recording the 3rd episode. Oh no! Oi, oi, man. I done played myself. I was the greatest fool. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That. Yeah, I guess we're doing that. Okay. Yep, get all this going. I was a fool. Fool, I say. Every single new episode, I swear that happens. I effing swear. And it, like, we had enough room to get another thing stacked. I think the UI honestly just kind of sucks in that regard. I'm not even gonna deny it. The UI just kind of effing sucks in that regard. Well, actually, hold up. We need this. Get the ginger out. Gosh, man. I think I need to start, like, figuring out what the heck I'm doing with the mushrooms. ASAP. What do I need to... I think I need to give her tomatoes, actually. I think that is one of the things I do need to hand off to, our little sect mate. Yeah. I think we handed off the wheat, at least. Either way. Let's see. We need rice and tomatoes. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Ooh. Got some bell peppers going? Heck yeah, man. Get 10 rare crops. Oh, heck yeah, man. Good stuff right there. Anyways, yeah, I was talking about how, I had various concerns about the quality of the videos. I went back and checked. It was, the earlier episodes do look fine, video quality-wise. It was just... Oh, come on, man. Nope. Dude. Stack the stuff. Oh, gosh dang it, man. Like... What am I gonna freaking do? What am I gonna get rid of? Regular stone can get rid of. Just get rid of it. This is... genuinely upsetting. Regularly, this continuously happens the second I take my eye off my inventory. There's 3 different types of wheat right here. I get it, they're 3 different frickin' grades. This is getting absurd inventory management wise. It really is. And I am not going to just say like, hey, yeah, this is fine. It isn't fine. This is getting way too absurd. Inventory management wise, every single crop has like, it will drop 3 different versions of it. And then possibly a rare version of it that we'll need for like quests. This is effing absurd at this point. You cannot have your inventory system set up like this. It's paired with like, oh, we're getting seedlings too. Cool. Like, dude, this is not okay, actually. Like, I've been kind of dancing around the subject for a minute. This is legit not okay. This level of inventory shenanigans. Because, like, the stuff that's not going into my inventory is stuff that will stack. It is stuff that will stack with what's in my inventory. The ginger we couldn't pick up right now was stuff that would stack here, and I think 1 rare. It just doesn't want to stack. Why? Because it thinks my inventory's full. And thus it's like, no, you can't do that. It's so effing absurd at this point, man. It should not be to this effing degree. It really shouldn't. Like, let me put it this way. And once more, I know I've been dancing around this subject. It's been a bit irking me in the background, and so far, it's the only actual knock against this game I can give. This game is still good. This is BS, but this game is still good. Basically, let's take like Rune Factory into consideration. How does Rune Factory take into account different grades of crops? There we go, that's that. Got a lot of money, good stuff. I have enough rice. No, I do not. Why do I? Yeah, whatever. Tomatoes, we do have enough. Let's see here, like talk to you. I get some more recipes based on something. You need soybean seeds? Okay, still need like 40 soybeans. Okay, oh, we need to get more stuff for the, mill, basically. Need a lot of soybeans then. Need cabbages. Need just stuff in general. Did I not, like, get any rice? Did I not? Ah, well, figure it out. Processing recipe. Not the processing ones, the, cooking recipes. You know what? Screw it. Just get this and... cooking recipes. Freaking, jujube cake. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, I got jujubes. Cooking recipes. See if there's anything else. But yeah, this is let's take into account how Rune Factory has this. So one, when it comes to like upgrading your crops, you can deep fried dough sticks. Process the plant you had and turn it into seeds. Cool. You sell like higher grade plants and you start getting higher grade seeds in the stores too. So you're never going back down to like level 1 basically. You're constantly improving how you're handling the seeds and the plants you're handling. Awesome. Honestly, it's awesome. Let's see here. I don't think there's anything else I can outright get. Not unless I go grab some mushrooms real quick. Which arguably I could. Do I have inventory for that now? Kinda, sorta. Let's actually drop off this, yeah, troublemaker. There we go. Thank you for bringing me a new jar. These ingredients are for you. Oh gosh, dang it. Don't need all that stuff. I was hoping to clear out inventory, lost memories. I gave her that wooden doll many years ago. I'm surprised she still remembers it. I have all her childhood things in the back room. Only relatives and friends have access to them. It's certainly not in the hall or a guest room in the inn. Totally. Certainly. How to make zongji? You like zongji too? The most popular one in Fairy Stop is the fresh meat zongji. It is also very simple to make. Take fresh reed leaves and wrap them around sticky rice and pork with a seasoning of soy sauce to form zongji. Steam them in a pot, and then you can enjoy the juicy but not greasy fresh meat zongji. Are there any sweet zongji? Sweet? I remember. I did eat a sweet zongji when I was very, very young. Made by my mother. I really loved it. But for some reason my mother never made it again, and I don't remember the flavor. Or how she made it. How about this? I'll go to the kitchen and try to make them with every possible ingredient we will find out. You're not busy, right? Could you help me? Yeah, sure. Sure, let's do it now. Great. I've actually been hoping to cook with you, so let's go to the kitchen. Okay, cool. Gonna have to pause this here in a second. Am I? Am I? What are we looking at? Okay. Oh, yes. This is the taste. So the sweet things in the zangji I ate when I was little were azuki beans. Great, we found a way to make sweet zangji. Aoshan, thank you. I'm especially happy to cook with you. I'll take one of these to my mother. After so many years, she must not have thought we could still eat this. Now I can make it for her in the future. There are still quite a few here, so you can take them with you, for the other people in the sect. Cool, appreciate it. Totally not just gonna eat them myself. Anyways, basically, so you upgrade seeds that way. And then when you're harvesting crops, you get like a stack of crops that can be any level. Actually, hold up. What's my inventory like? I feel like I can't talk. Nope, I can't talk to anyone right now. Inventory full. Me no talkie right now. Open the warehouse. Pop everything in there, man. Everything. Do I seriously not have enough soybeans for... we'll check that out here in a second. Anyways, basically you'll get like a huge stack of items or whatever, and then you'll just grab all this stuff as we can. All the wood here too. Okay. It will be different levels of the items you're carrying, and you are able to differentiate, because like anytime you're looking in the inventory for that stack of items, it will say like this one's level 1, this one's level 2, this one's level 5 kind of thing. It isn't horrible to handle UI wise. It really isn't. This setup is a bit much, man. Yeah, here you go. Wow, thank you. The zangji is sweet, sticky, and so delicious. I like it much more than the fresh meat zangji. I knew I was right to bring the ingredients to you. You had a way to make delicious food with them after all. I'll pick up some reed leaves tomorrow and bring them all to you to make zangji with. Okay, cool. Cool. Funky, that's fresh. I can dig it. But yeah, this setup of every different type of let's see here. Do I have enough? Okay, I do have enough soybeans for this. I'd say like I've been like kind of plowing through soybeans for a minute. It's like, how am I not having enough soybeans for what the heck I need? But basically, the setup of like just every single type needing its own inventory slot when we're already fighting for inventory slots is not okay. Not this early on in the game. It really isn't. Let's see here. Not the shiitakes. Oh, I need to go grab the bok choy again. That was dumb of me. Oh, we almost have enough for stir-fried mushrooms, though. Good to know. Okay, yeah, let's go grab that bok choy, turn that in, and I don't think we need bok choy for anything else. I mean, possibly besides turning in for the traveling merchant, but deal with that when we deal with that. So yeah, like honestly, that was just the straw that broke the camel's back. Like every single episode I've dealt with this, honestly. And it's absurd. It is. That this is a UI issue that should have been handled ASAP. It shouldn't actually even be a UI issue, let's be honest. It should not be a UI issue whatsoever. Okay, so are those recipes or whatever? No, they're not something I need to use in my inventory. Okay. Good talk to you. Okay, so I need rice still. It's like, did I not grow the rice she gave me? I'm pretty certain she gave me rice seeds. Did I just not get rice or did I sell it? Either way, I guess I'll... I don't know. Probably buy some right now, actually. Yeah, it's probably a smart move. Buy some rice. Go into the, what is it? Mystic realm and get some materials. How long does this take to make? It takes 3 days, so it shouldn't be something I'm having an issue growing. Maybe I'm just, like, not getting lucky with the kind of rice I'm getting. Like, weirdly enough, like, I'm getting the rarer version as opposed to the type of rice I need. I would not be surprised. That's happened a lot in games. Like, what was it? I think my fiance was playing Labyrinth of Galeria. Was it Galeria or Refrain? The second one. She was playing that, and one of the quests she had to do was like, hey, get this common in like a drop from this enemy or whatever. And it's like, oh yeah, that ought to be pretty simple. Like, there should be an issue doing that. Meanwhile, it's like, no, actually, so about that's actually the rarer drop, and they miscoded it. It's like, oh, so how rare are we talking? And it's like really rare, actually. That's not easy to get. Like, so she was at it for like hours, trying to get the common drop from this enemy that just was not dropping, and we just determined was like, yeah, that's definitely got to be a bug somewhere. There is no way that is not a bug somewhere, basically. All right, back to the Mystic Realm. Try to get us some obsidian and the like. It feels kind of annoying because, like, obviously I'm getting cultivation from these dudes, but it's like, I don't need the cultivation from these dudes right now, though. I finally capped out. None of this is really going to be carrying over into the next stage of my cultivation, most likely. So I'm just kind of wasting all these resources I am getting, sadly. Oh well, it's probably going to be fine. Probably. You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb. It's totes going to be fine. How do I know that? I don't. But I'm going to keep telling myself I will. Okay, we can get obsidian from the freaking red crystals too. That's good to know. Because that's exactly what the heck we need. Heck, I think we need a lot of it for getting the lecture hall too, so... yeah, we might be coming down here a good bit, to be honest. Between the need for obsidian for upgrading all our sprinklers and so on and so forth. At least it doesn't feel as rare as, say, what was it? Cinnabar? Cinnabar is still kind of an issue to get, as far as I'm aware. From the frickin' blue crystals, but not always. Obviously, little blue crystal enemy types too, but obviously not always. They more likely drop obsidian instead, so just kind of got a deal. Yeah, just kind of got a deal. Nope, looks like it's nighttime by now. I can hear the crickets. Yeah, I'm hoping by the time the traveling merchant comes back, basically. I didn't see her. Pretty certain I didn't see her. Maybe I just walked past her. That's something I'm prone to doing. Next time I see her, I'll actually be able to get enough gold coins to get another storage ring, basically. Which ought to be nice. So at that point, we should be pretty good on inventory, especially if we can keep getting more storage rings from her. Let's see here. Any more of those? Well, there's a little crystal dude. There we go. What are we looking at like? Oh, wrong button. Got about 25. I think it's like 8 per. And we've got... What? Is it like 3x4? 3x4 or 4x4? With the amount of sprinklers we got. Yeah, the fact like 3 of them are already crafted. So we're gonna need 8. And 4 times 8 would be 32? Is that correct? Yeah. Pretty certain that's correct. So yeah, we don't even have enough for a full row. Get it, got it, good. Okay. Deeper we go till we run out of stamina. Or maybe not, it's starting to get late. It's actually probably smart to get as much as we can and then just bail so we can actually get stamina again. Yeah, there's some right there. Let's grab that and call it good. Because we're gonna need stamina to deal with our crops until we can get all this set up, as well as come back down here and mine more, craft this stuff, so on and so forth. It will all be worth it, I know that much. Definitely gonna be worth it in the end. Just gonna be slow going for a sec. Okay, cool, we are gonna cap up on stamina. Good. What's more, it feels bad not focusing on the bits of cultivation I need to. Like the foundation. But also, all of this is to set the foundation in other regards. So I won't have to worry about that stuff. So it's putting off one aspect to do other aspects, basically. I know it's working towards the grander cause of things. It's just slow going. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Alright. Inventory, check. Items. Harvest. Man, I was editing Recursive Ruin last night, and yeah, this should be going up around the time Recursive Ruin's out. I was giggling non-stop at my commentary in that game. Like, seriously, I was just dying. I was like, here's this like really deep and morbid puzzle game, and here I am just doing a surfer bra accent. Messing around, acting a fool, trying to play some b-ball outside the school. Oh well, it's been a while since, gosh dang it, I got seeds that one time. Pop that over. Yep, there we go. Pop all the stuff. Yeah, just pop it all. Oh, we're finally out of room. We are finally out of room. Gosh dang it. Ah, well. Inventory management, am I right? Yeah, I'm right. See here. Yeah, okay. Like, it's annoying that things don't immediately stack when you transfer them over. It's something that's... I mean, heck, I think I mentioned it the first episode I noticed it in. It is a common gripe I have with a lot of games UIs that for some reason just don't properly handle transferring of inventory. Like, yes, I'm certain there's extra steps to get it done, but it should totally be doable. I see other games doing it. So making it so items automatically stack and being able to pick up items that would stack in your inventory just seems like the extension of how an inventory should work. At least one with stacking mechanics. Yeah, let's see here. Got A16, 21. Is it? Oh, it wouldn't be 21. It'd be friggin' be 24 and then 32. Gosh dang, man. Learn numbers. There's not many of them. Well, arguably there's an infinite amount of them. But there's not many base ones. Oh, it doesn't take that much frickin' obsidian. No, yeah, it takes 8. I was right. So, make multiple. Wait. Batch make, we can make 3. Alright. This will ease what the heck we're doing tomorrow. Should have a smidgen of time to maybe grab a handful more of here. Put that down. Obsidian or whatever in order to upgrade these. I hope the next upgrade of these, if there is a next upgrade, also uses these modified ones. That way we're just kind of like building up and up and up as opposed to wasting our resources on these ones right now. I was actually really happy with that crafting aspect. That it's like, oh, I just like spent all this time building like 10 of those things. Now I'm just like kind of SOL. It's like, no, you're not. You actually have 10 of those things you can upgrade now. It's like, oh, cool. I feel like I just won some. Yay. Get more cabbage going. Let's see here. I think I put down a bunch of rice. Bok choy is bok choy. Rice is... Look, I should put down a lot more. I already did put some of that down. Considering we're getting further and further into the season. And, rice stops being good after summer. I think we need to go all in on rice. I think we do. We'll get that cabbage down real quick, and then the rest is rice. Try to get that going. Just in case I somehow F up harvesting all this rice and I don't get the right amount of rice. Or maybe I just... You know what's gonna be funny? I probably have it actually just stored somewhere. 100%, I actually probably just have it stored. Probably just stored away. All without my knowledge. Somewhere in here. Like these. These are probably rice. That's probably rice right there. Is it enough rice? Probably not, actually, by the looks of it. Oh, we can expand the warehouse? Wait, hold up. Does it take to expand? Do we just need regular bricks? Oh, wait. We can expand this. It feels like anytime I look away and look back, another aspect of this game is just like popping in my face and be like, hey, so like you can really extrapolate on this, and we extrapolated on it. It feels good. Once more, I feel bad starting the episode and being like, and this one gripe that's been annoying me since I started playing. once more, it is just that one gripe. There is basically nothing else I find glaringly bad about this. You see me hand wave the English regularly because I understand there's going to be English. The story of Azuki Bean Zangji. Oh, is the Zangji not good? What's happening? You're here. Well, it's like this. Didn't we make delicious Azuki Bean Zangji together last time? It tasted just like I remembered. I took them to my mother and she said she liked them, was happy, but something in her expression was odd. What she told me was shocking. This kind of Zangji is also called Lover's Zangji. It's such a nice name, but she hasn't made any in so long. There must be a reason why. Was she reminded of something bad? You think I shouldn't make any more of them? Maybe bad memories are better left untouched, or... No, you said she liked your Azuki Bean Zangji, so maybe one day they'll bring back happy memories too. I kind of understand that philosophy. Quick tangent. So, we foster cats. My family does and stuff. So sometimes we're taking in kittens and strays and stuff, pregnant mamas that are about to birth some kittens, so on and so forth. Before all this like really got streamlined and we were taking care of all these cats and getting them all their shots and so much, and then getting them out the door to people who are adopting them via the adoption agency we work with, it is all above board. It's not like we're just picking up cats, by the way. It is through agencies that we're doing this. I was taking care of a prenatal kitten, which if you don't know that term, it's a kitten that hasn't weaned yet. Anyways, long story short, the kitten died. And as a dude who loves cats, I was devastated. So what did I do? I went over to my best friend's place and I told him to normalize what I was feeling, in a sense. I'm not going to go super into detail. It was basically ragging on me to the point where I was like, I wasn't as upset about it, and I was making new memories around this event. Yes, it was tragic, but the new memories I was making were starting to overshadow the tragic bit of this and turn it into a different story. I've mentioned in other series, every memory you have is the last time you remembered it, actually. And slowly it becomes more twisted and overshadowed. If you have a bad memory about a certain place, if something triggers an anxiety attack, you can change that. That's how the human mind works. So, if she had a bad experience with this food to the point where she's a bit bitter about it, her child bringing it to her and trying to make her smile around it, although it seems a bit forced and a bit cruel at first, it can change how this food that she actually enjoys is seen to her mentally and slowly make her more willing to have it. That being said, it should be something that's discussed. Like outright, this entire conversation doesn't need to happen between my character and her. This entire conversation needs to happen between her and her mother about whether or not her mother would like her to keep making these. Because communication with those that it directly affects is the important part. Communication is always important. I'm going to assume it's fine to continue on bringing her this stuff. I don't know if, like... I'm going to assume such simply because of the game context. IRL, I would not choose this. I'd be like, you should talk to your mom about this. I'm not given that option. But it is an interesting topic. Because yes, you can change your view on things that once did make you feel bad. It's a slow process, but it is doable. And if you have anxiety, it is a proper way of dealing and treating anxiety, slowly shifting how you view the things that give you anxiety. Anyways, tangent over. Sorry for going off on it. No, you said she liked your Azuki bean Zangji. So maybe one day they'll bring back happy memories too. I mean, arguably, kind of, whatever. Yeah, you're right. I will make more for her in the future. So the first thing that comes to mind when she sees one is my smiling face. Thank you, I feel better now. My mother worked so hard to raise me alone, and any time I was upset, she would make all sorts of wonderful food to make me happy. Okay, so we understand now why she's bitter about it. It's called Lover's Zangji, and she raised you alone. That's that answer. Now that I can afford to make all this delicious food myself, I need to find a way to make her happy and joyful every day too. Okay, cooking recipes. I swear I grabbed some stuff that might be useful. Did I? I put away all the frickin' like mushrooms too. I was specifically grabbing mushrooms for that. Like, I can't wait for us to get all of these recipes and stuff just down. We're good. Okay, we've got 10 rice. We've got 10 rice. No sticky rice. Which means we have specifically enough to turn in the other quest. Okay, cool, cool. We in there. We basically in there. Let's see here. Where is... Okay, she should be here. I know she chills around here. Maybe she's, Actually, isn't this her room? Is it? No, this is Mujia's. By the way, guys, if you know, like, proper pronunciation for these names I'm doing, feel free to call me out. I'm not going to be able to change how I say them. I honestly ain't. I try. And I want to do it well. I really want it. Thank you for your hard work. These spirit stones are for you. Cool. The hardest days are nearly at an end. Once we have our own shop and stable income, we will not need to pester you for food so often. Appreciate it. Oh, that's a lot of money. Dr. Sun, I'm not quite sure about Ji's constitution. Thought a lot about it, and gave a relatively mild and safe prescription first. These herbs can help him alleviate his injuries, and regulate his internal breathing. Let him take it, and let's see how it works in the next few days. Thank you, Dr. Sun. I'm counting on you for the herbal medicine. Long. Ji's injuries can't wait. Please hurry. Wait, what? 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 I just walked in here. Why am I everyone's gopher? Like, it's honestly starting to become that. I'm everyone's gopher at this point. Then again, a lot of the time in a lot of games, you kind of are. It's whatever. It's whatever. As long as it feels like a fun gameplay loop to do such, I ain't got an issue with it. Gopher Sim 2024? Yeah, this came out in 2024. I think you wanted to talk to me. Like, talk to you. Yeah, I guess you're crushing on people. Signs of a breakthrough. Long. There you are. Hold still a moment, so I could better access your spiritual state. Ah, do you feel as if your body is filled with spiritual power that has become stagnant? Does it seem as if you've reached your limit and your cultivation no longer progresses? Oh yeah. Then there's no doubt. You are on the cusp of a breakthrough. This is no small matter, Long. There's a dangerous trial ahead. Can you tell me about the breakthrough? The path of cultivation is one, beset with trials. If you would change your fate, you must progress through the various states: key gathering, foundation establishment, and core formation. Then I could be like the nascent soul stage. Cool. Awesome. Each state has 3 stages: early, middle, and late. After we have reached a bottleneck in our cultivation, we must enter our own consciousness and defeat our inner demons to advance to the next stage. The more difficult breakthrough is between states. The more difficult breakthrough is between states. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just used the wrong inflection for that sentence. Whatever, moving on. Such as going from key gathering to foundation establishment, then to core formation. The trials attending these breakthroughs are much more dangerous. But if we are successful, our cultivation improves far more than progressing between stages. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, that sentence didn't end. You know what? Props for the devs for actually just going to another text box. I don't see that a lot with like indie games or early access games or games from other countries that aren't handled by like a fully like super professional translation team. Like that's all the team does is translations. I will see a lot of like a text box going off screen instead. So yeah, props to the devs for that. What happens if I fail to break through? This is a serious matter. If you fail in your attempt, you could suffer internal injuries or even perish. Do not be lax in your preparations for it. The higher the state, the more dangerous a breakthrough becomes. It isn't my intention to frighten you, but many who fail later state attempts lose their lives. As it stands, you are only between the early stage and middle stage of key gathering, but if you fail, your meridians will be damaged, your perceptions suffer, and your internal breathing will be disordered. Be careful. How can I improve my chances of succeeding? To break through, you will need to face your inner demons. The steadier your mind and stronger your will, the weaker they will be. Accumulating cultivation in various fields will grant you insights that can assist you in your battle against your inner demons. In addition, it is essential to improve attributes such as HP and stance by taking courses. This will make breakthroughs easier. Cool, I see. Appreciate it. Prepare before your attempt, and your chances are higher than if you rush in. I have some health elixir here for you. I hope it will help. Appreciate it. Don't know if I can use that in my inner, like, consciousness realm, but maybe I can. Cool. I got my allowance for the month. I'm gonna go buy some candy. But yeah, he went over kind of sort of how cultivating and breaking through various points kind of happens. It's a case-by-case scenario depending on the setting. But yeah, usually when one breaks through one stage to the next, they will need to properly meditate and handle it well. If they don't, or if they're interrupted, or so on and so forth, there is a chance that they will have internal injuries that will stop them from being able to cultivate in the future sometimes. That's a worst case scenario. Other times, they may just have to try again. Usually it will be an internal injury kind of scenario. And it's also paired with the fact, like, let's get mining, man. Heck yeah. If you're interrupted, this can happen. So when someone's like taking the time to advance, a lot of the time they'll be in isolation or protected by people they deeply trust. I've talked a bit on like tropes of like, oh, and here's this ancient master in like this artifact or whatever. And like this ancient master was like defying the heavens. They were awesome. They were the bestest. They know all this stuff. But then they were betrayed, so they had to hide themselves in an ancient artifact. A lot of the time, like that betrayal would happen during these moments. Because arguably, it's the time when a cultivator is at their weakest. And they're at their weakest when they're trying to get stronger. So yeah, that's a thing. Okay, yep. We are out of energy. Okay, cool. May as well fight some enemies, get a bit of resources from that. Gosh, there are so many bats on this floor. Like, it took, like, all the time it took to get all that black sand earlier in the game. And now it's just like, hey, so, I heard you needed black sand, right? Here's an army of bats. Yeah, it's pretty nice, actually. It's pretty nice. No, well. Let's head on back. How much, So we do have enough to make another. This is going to be slow going for a minute. Once more, like I said, it's worth it. It's just going to be slow going is all. And once it's there, we're only worrying about harvesting and then basically planting. Yeah, that's... And we can plant with our mystic energy, so... Yeah, as I was saying before, if I'm mispronouncing these names and you guys know that, I think I said early on, like, I'm sorry. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do so many names, but I do like this game. I want to keep playing this game. And I know this game isn't going to be on a lot of channels, other channels' radar. Like, farming games on a gaming channel already isn't the most common. It's there, it's just not super common. It's getting a bit too late. Well, yeah, it's getting too late. That's already not super common. High Eastern Fantasy is just now leaking into the Western public ecosphere, basically. So it's just now getting to that point where people are like, oh yeah, High Eastern Fantasy, I kind of understand that. Summer solstice, cool. Oh. During the Dragon Boat Festival, you can invite your fellow disciples to participate in the Dragon Boat race. Go to the ferry stop dock after inviting a fellow disciple. Talk to Lo Jingguang to join the Dragon Boat race. Achieve results in the event to get rewards. Oh, yeah, sure, man. Cool. That's awesome. Gosh, what was I saying? But yeah, High Eastern Fantasy's just now starting to enter the Western mental space of a lot of people. So it's got an uphill climb just for this game to get coverage, depending on where you're at. And that's... It's upsetting to a degree, but it's also like, that's just how it is. At least people are aware of it now and looking more into it. A game like this released years ago, like not even many years ago, would not be on anyone's radar. Like a game like this released before Stardew Valley becoming the creme de la creme of casual gaming, which, by the way, that's not me being mean about it. Casual gaming is a-okay. There's nothing wrong with playing games casually, yeah. But Stardew Valley becoming like the king of that kind of really made people consider other farming games. It also led to a lot of shovelware farming games that aren't okay, and honestly are just kind of like tossed out there to be tossed out there. I have some arguments against some popular farming games that are not being handled well. But that's a discussion for another time. Because we're not going to have enough time to get into that this episode, I can already tell. Maybe next episode. Yeah, if this game came out at an earlier point whatsoever, most people would not give it the time of day. Much less, like, advocate for it. I know there is some proper content for this game out there, which is nice. It's just, I feel like it deserves a bit more love, just a smidge more. Don't need to break the bank when it comes to loving this thing, but I feel like people should at least acknowledge it and say like, hey, it's doing stuff pretty decently. That's nice. Let's see here. Still got some more spots. I think eventually once we get a lot more done on the farm, we'll start sectioning off like this is going to be for these plants, these are going to be for those plants. It's not going to be as hectic of, and the plants go in the soil kind of thing. I do like slowly making my farms look good in the games that let you do that. But yeah, it's, I don't know. The second I saw the fact like this was a farming game that was high Eastern fantasy, that's immediately what drew me in. Like, I've been keeping tabs on various farming games on Steam and other consoles and stuff. There's a lot of them. And like I said, a good amount of them aren't good. They really aren't. They really effing aren't. And you don't need to super change up what you're doing for them to be good. Okay, yeah, we got that. So let's go. Actually, let's check. Order. We don't have enough rice. Oh, look at how much we would have gotten. Oh, actually, no. No, I think this is the last time we'll see her this month. Yeah, I think this is the last time we get to see her this month. That's... Okay, so... Yeah, we're going to be upgrading our storehouse and just kind of like super holding on to a majority of the things we get. We had more rice. Like, legit, I wouldn't be beyond buying rice for that. Like, just needing 10 rice to get that many gold coins. That would be magnifique. Gonna have to keep an eye out on what she wants every single month. Those are exactly the crops I want. Here is the deer decoration that I promised you. You may need more crops later, so I'll be counting on you. Deer decoration. I don't even remember you offering me that yet. Whatever. But hey, I'd like to talk to you. Oh wait, I said I'd like to talk to you. Yeah, so... You're like a fishmonger. Fruits and veggies. You do not have rice outright, and not for nothing, but neither do you. Okay. Like, talk to you. Yeah. Got anything good? Anything I could purchase? Arguably probably not. Oh, water orb. Oh, you can get... That's really cool. You can get water orbs with the fish that you caught. Oh, it increases the stamina recovery in the house you have too. That's nice. That's cool. Harvest talisman, cold drinks. Yeah, we're gonna have to just super de-duper stock up on a lot, and I mean a lot of produce, in the hopes that's what she's going to be wanting next month. And if it isn't what she wants, we're going to have to buy a lot of seeds to give her what we want, especially for like those bulk orders. So yeah, let's see here. Let's see. Got a lot of rice going. Jujubes we can work on next month. Potatoes are next month. Rice we have going. Scallions, not able to do that. We're going all in on potatoes. Or tomatoes. We don't have many more days of summer or whatever. We're getting these tomatoes going as much as we can. Is it a fool's errand? Totally. But I've not been voicing every single one of my voice lines as a character in a smart way, now have I? I may as well be a fool. Hey, at least we're figuring out how various aspects of this game actually go. So I feel like a lot of her inventory and stuff are kind of what the heck we should be wanting / working towards. Let's see here. Yeah, it just doesn't stack automatically. That's the insulting bit. It doesn't automatically stack. All this stuff basically fits. It doesn't stack. Yeah, look at that. 100%. That's just so arguably... Like, and it's not even items that are the type that have multiple versions of them. It's just regular items. It keeps that out too. Alrighty. Looks like we got a lot of letters. Yeah, we got a lot of letters to read. Okay. In the most recent patrol, I encountered some monsters, far stronger than before near the valley. Please take care. I hope these materials are useful to you. Is that just black sand? You have issues with, like, bats, dude? Are we gonna go on record? I think Yang is a friggin' loser. I think he is. I think the sect members didn't chase him off because they felt bad for him. Let's be effing honest. You won't believe what I've caught. It is said that this fish can bring good luck to people. Earning it? The name? The silver lucky fish. Here, you should have it. Oh, cool, thanks. Silver lucky fish. Please stop mailing me fish. I picked a lot more reed leaves today and bought some ingredients from a farmer along the way. Go and make some delicious zhangji. Yeah. Oh, you like... That's a full stock, girl. Gosh dang. Did you like the gadget I sent you last time? I made some new ones recently. Hope you like them. Oh yeah, just... Cool. The, floor. The floor you sent me wasn't a gadget. 100% just a floor. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some, like, regular stone. Definitely gonna have to get some regular stone with this outing. Gosh, it already looks so dark, even though it's like noonish in game. It feels like it's an actual proper thunderstorm with that in mind. Alright, let's get to mining. Yeah. Give me my pickaxe. Yeah, I'm pretty certain we're just gonna need regular stone for the upgrade to the warehouse, which is good because obviously inventory management I feel like is going to be a thing until we get enough slots for all these various types of crops and all their variations. Until we get to that point, I think we're going to keep having issues with inventory. And that's before even considering like seeds and like crafted foods and everything else. I think we're just going to keep having an issue inventory wise. Oh well. Gonna be a uphill climb, but it is going to be a climb either way. Oh. Well, rock on. You got a lot of spirit shards just luckily from that. That's awesome. We just basically just got a bunch of money. That's very funny. So something that happens in the setting a lot is, like I said, spirit shards or whatever are a form of currency. They're what a lot of people might use to absorb a key or whatever to better their cultivation. It depends on the setting. One of the things you can see a lot in the setting is gambling on geodes. Geodes being a basically they look like regular rocks on the outside, but the second you crack them open and look inside, there's crystals and the like in them. So a common setting trope is gambling on geodes, which are basically like, hey, who wants to try their luck at opening these geodes? Maybe you'll get a high-grade spirit stone in there, you know? That kind of thing. So I find it is such an actual nice nod to the actual setting that there's a small chance, not a large one, but a small chance when mining that we'll make money, because this game's setting of what like that is our currency. So yeah, like I said, I want to say the quarter mark of this episode, I don't want to badmouth it. It's done a lot of great things. Honestly, it's wonderful for what it is, and I'm so happy to be playing it because it's fun. I think next episode I'll talk about another series in the genre that, although greatly enjoyed by a lot of people, I think has been doing a lot of very scummy practices. And no, it's not Harvestella. I know. I talk about that game a lot. I'm sorry. That game just sucks. No, it's a series a lot of people like a lot, and they're really hyped about a new entry. And they really shouldn't be hyped about a new entry because it's very scummy practices that are happening, and they're taking advantage of their consumer base hardcore. Anyways, I'll talk about that next episode. It has been an episode. It's starting to get late in game. Can we just like grab a few more rocks real quick? Call it good. Yeah. Mine, please. There we go. Then grab those. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Anyways, it's been fun, guys. Honestly, it always is. This game's fun. I enjoy it. I really do. I'll talk to y'all in another episode of Immortal Life. And next episode, I'll probably be going over a very scummy Story of Seasons clone that is working as I speak and as I record this on their third entry, even though they've never finished the first two. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, cool. So we can expand it. Awesome. Like, yeah, warehouse expanded. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. But until then, ciao.